This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mark, and this is Brian, and we are talking shit. Before we get any further, I'd like to tell my daughter happy birthday. My daughter, Sienna. She is, I won't say her age today. I don't think it's very nice. Happy birthday, Sienna. We are brought to you by the Deluxe Edition Network, and without them, we wouldn't be able to have some of our wonderful fans.
Yeah, that's right.
And Brian?
Hey, guys, listen, if you haven't been over to the Deluxe Edition Network yet, go check those guys out. There are a couple of podcasts I want to tell you about. They are the podcasts of the month. That is Spoil My Movie and World's True Crime. Those are the two podcasts for the month. And there's plenty other podcasts out there on the Deluxe Edition Network, including Talking Shit.
That's right. And tonight, our guest is Amber Brooke. Let's bring her in.
Amber, how are you?
Hello.
Hi, guys. How are you? I'm great.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. I want to thank you first off for coming on from, short notice. I only gave you a few days notice to take, I was actually going to message you and ask you if you wanted to come on in March, but instead I wanted to see you now instead.
Here I am.
Right on. Well, Amber, welcome to the show. This is our second in a series of, I don't know, Mark, how many series are we going to do in this podcast? A bunch? A couple more? What are we doing here?
A lot more.
A lot more. Okay, cool. I
wanted to, I sent Amber a message earlier, so I'm going to start off with that. Okay. Earlier, I sent her a message asking her, what did she want to be called, Amber Brooke, or did she want to be called Amber? And I said I would screw up the name. What was it? What was it again?
I said Hoffmeister.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have screwed it up somehow.
Yeah, no, you got it right, Brian. No, I go by
you.
my middle name instead of my last name normally.
Okay, no problem. So I'm just going to call you Amber if that's okay.
No, it's not okay at all. Just kidding. No, you're good.
All right. Mark, you got some questions for this young lady, I believe.
Oh, there's always questions.
Answers.
Always questions.
Well, you have all these wonderful pictures on your Instagram. And do you have, and I believe I've asked you this one before, but do you have a favorite? Out of, you got a lot of series of them that you got. And I know that, last time you said it was one of your, I believe it was one of your Jason's ones or Friday the 13th cosplay. But I want to, see if you changed your mind yet.
Well, I like doing spooky shit. So I like being covered in blood. Anytime I'm covered in blood, it's a great photo shoot. It never fails. It's always good. I do really love my Jason cosplay ones. Actually really love the photo shoot I did with my boyfriend too. That was fun. We were very much so covered in blood. And I'm really excited about my new one coming up next weekend. Stay tuned for that one because that one might be my favorite.
Any spoilers for us? You gonna tell us any hints or anything?
It is a kind of a cosplay. One of my favorite horror movies. That's all I get.
So now one of my questions down towards the end of the page was, do you have any favorite horror movies? No, I'm just kidding. Don't answer that right now.
I see what you did there. I do. But that's all you get.
Well, we're going to ask you a few of those later.
All right.
Well, here's another one. In the chat, or actually, it was one of the things that we were talking about when I first was promoting you. It was something that Casey asked you about coming on to the Deluxe Edition Network. You still thinking about it, or do you want to do it?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, maybe.
I think that you should. I really do. I think you would.
I need some more guests to come on. I'm trying to get more like high end guests because like I've had David who plays Art the Clown on. I've had Damien who created Art the Clown. I've had Jason Brooks, Peter, Anthony. I've had a bunch of those awesome people on. But I'm looking to like go big or go home.
Exactly.
I think we all.
So I'm trying to get more.
I think we all are.
You know, I want David on mine. I would like Damien on it because, well, you know, I showed you last time the big action figure I had signed of Art the Clown, and he was really nice there. Both of them were really nice.
Oh yeah.
I wish I would have had the money to had the whole cast sign it because they were there, but well.
Man, I just wish that I could meet a nice killer. And I have, to this day, I still have not met a nice killer.
And that, well, I mean, I'm aspiring to be a killer in a movie, so I'm kind of nice. I don't know, sometimes I can be an asshole, but.
Right on. Amber, I noticed that you got a lot of tattoos.
What? Where?
Yeah, and somebody said, you know, she was on a magazine cover or two or a couple,
a few,
3 or more.
I think 6, 7.
Oh, okay. What covers were you on?
A lot of them were like lesser known magazines, but my first one and probably most popular is Tattoos for Women magazine. It's from Tattoo Media. They also do like skin art mags, stuff like that. That you see skin art in like tattoo shops all the time. So yeah, that's probably the biggest one I've been on so far. But everything else were like cute little small starting out magazines and stuff.
But a magazine nonetheless, and those magazines typically go digital.
Yes,
because they don't want to
all
lose
of
their
mine
content.
are digital. Yeah,
Fantastic.
They're all digital. I have a lot of my covers downstairs. They'll give me a copy of the magazine if I'm on the cover, so I've got a lot of those. Actually, you know what? If you hold on 1 second, if I go in the hallway, I can show you my first cover.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm running.
Don't hurt yourself.
All right, I'm coming back. Okay. Whew, I'm out of breath, so my light's probably going to get in the way. But
No,
that's one.
Perfect.
Tattoos for Women. This was my first magazine.
Right. That's the one that that's the one I was looking at last night. I said,
yeah.
You know, she was. Yeah, we were talking. I was like, man, you were on quite a few, but I didn't count how many.
Yes, I think 7.
7 magazines. Let me ask you a question. Are any of those paid gigs, or is it just simply to get the artwork out there and your picture?
It's mostly for exposure.
Absolutely.
Right now. Yeah, once I get bigger, hopefully. I'm manifesting it, so I'm not going to say hopefully. I am going to get bigger. I'm going to be a big model, whatever the fuck. I will probably get paid for that. But right now, it's just more exposure, getting my stuff out there. And like same with movies, I haven't really had any paid movie gigs yet, but there's some coming my way, which is great. Can't give too much away, but.
Is this a link up with anybody that we may have discussed earlier in this podcast?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And so you can't give anything away. You did say earlier, just a couple of minutes ago, that you're trying to be a nice killer.
No. See, that doesn't have anything to do with the movies I'm in.
Oh, okay.
That's an aspiration. I would really just love to kill people in movies, but right now I'm that's not what I'm playing. I'm playing some pretty cool shit though.
You know, I said that on Facebook and got banned.
What? A nice
during an interview with, I believe it was Peter Anthony, or was it Jason Brooks?
Jason Brooks.
Yeah.
Because he
he was talking about how people want to come on and die in his movies and stuff like that. And,
It's
you know,
fun.
if you're willing to die, let me kill you.
Exactly.
And that's what I said, something to that extent.
Actually, I got a message from Jason last night asking me if I wanted to do another movie with him. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Hell, anytime doing a movie with Jason is awesome.
We always have a blast.
Good deal.
I'd like to be, well, he's one of the ones I'd like to meet. I'd like to meet Peter, you know, face to face. That would be awesome.
Yeah, they're all super, super nice people and wonderful to work with and so talented. It's insane.
Yeah, Peter will be on the show in 1 week.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, he's one of those guests that, you know, you could sit there and, you know, say barely anything and he'll, you know, just tell the world, you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but even though this is our show, I mean, the time is dedicated to you, the guest. So, I mean, if there's anything at all that you want to talk about, you bring it up. And we'll be happy to entertain anything.
Oh, I'm sure I can think of something. There's a lot that goes on in this crazy head of mine.
You know, like Tuesday Terror.
Yeah. I actually haven't been able. Okay, so this is funny. So I normally post on Instagram every single day. I do, well, mostly stories. You don't want to post actual posts every day because it just does no good. You don't get your shit out there anyway. So I post stories, and the one time I posted a Leatherface story because I fucking love Leatherface, and it was something about how he wants to steal your face and whatever, and I thought it was hilarious. And then I fucking get a warning on my Instagram, so I can't go live on Instagram right now. So I can't do Tuesday there. Yeah, that's why I haven't been able to go live the last 2 Tuesdays.
Yeah, you don't want to do that on Facebook then.
Yeah.
You never want to go live there.
No, don't even think about talking about it, you know, because then it's just going to shut you down, you know.
Right. So, same with fucking TikTok too. Like, it used to be great on TikTok when it first started. It was so like nonchalant and you could do whatever you want. And now you get on there and you say the word like piss and you're banned. It's like, really?
Yeah, we're going to have to work around that somehow, right, Mark? What the hell was that?
You good?
No, I'm not answering that one. I'm not working around shit.
That's right. Don't fucking censor me. Let me be me. Screw you.
That's the reason why we're not live on Facebook, is because we get censored too much.
Exactly.
And I'm not doing it that way. I want something original, you know, to where we're able to be ourselves. And right now, you know, YouTube is one place that we can still sort of be ourselves.
Right. That's why I just haven't been doing my lives.
We can say fuck so many times in a video without, you know, them saying something.
Such a good word.
Do you have the counter? Do you have the counter up, Mark? Are we?
Oh man, you don't want that, because I've probably said fuck at least like, I don't know, 10 times already.
It's okay. Listen, we are not PG. We actually before we even started this, I forgot to mention that I wanted to thank last week's guest that we had on here, Landon from Landon Venting, the ventriloquist. Did you get a chance to watch that one?
I don't think I did. I'll have to watch it when I'm done on here, though.
If you get a chance, go and check him out on TikTok. He is fantastic. I mean,
yeah, he is.
He's funny. Yeah, super funny.
One of his followers wants to come on our show and check it out.
Cool. Very nice.
So I want to go back to the tattoo thing. Do you know about how many tattoos you have, or the percentage of your body covered in tattoos?
No, I don't. When anybody asks me that question, like, how many tattoos do you have? I normally say one big one.
One big one.
Because they just all kind of blend together, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So
percentage of your body covered is, would you say?
Honestly, I really don't have that much, in my opinion. I want to be covered, honestly. I want my throat done and all that. That's one of the things I'm getting done next is my throat, and then I'm finishing up one of my leg tattoos. I started a Jason Voorhees tattoo, and I only got part of the outline done. I got to finish it up and color it in. So my throat, and that's next, and then just everything else. Everything.
Okay. Most painful tattoo to date?
Honestly, I'm a baddie. I can handle it.
Okay.
So I've had
nothing
3
wrong
kids.
with that.
I've had 3 kids. There's no pain like that. So I think
I've had 2. It wasn't that painful.
no.
Oh,
Well, you're a tough guy. No, but I want to say, well, because I fell asleep during a majority of them, or
Okay.
I was goofing off, being stupid, singing along to whatever song was in the shop. But the one that kind of woke me up, I didn't like say oh or anything. I was just like, oh, hello. That was just
Yeah.
the extent to that. It was probably like part of my elbow over here.
Okay.
But
It
wasn't bad. It
Hits
really
a nerve or something, kind of. It was like, wait a minute.
And then I have I really want to finish my armpit, and I haven't gotten to that yet. No, really? Like she's like, if you look at her, she's in my armpit. This mermaid.
Yeah.
But it really didn't feel like much of anything besides maybe like a little bit of a razor burn type deal, which is not shit. So
we don't shave our armpits, Mark, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true. But they have these things now that you can put on them, and within a day or 2, well, 2 or 3 days, they're healed.
Oh yeah, the derms. Yeah, the derm bandage. Yeah, I get them all the time. You keep them on 3-4 days. They get disgusting though. They get full of ink and blood, and it's freaking fun to play with. You poke the little blood ink bubbles. It's great.
Yeah, I just had one done. I got one with me and my wife. We both got the same tattoo.
Cute.
And it was within a few days it was healed, all that.
Heck yeah.
I mean, only one's hurt me because it got infected, but that was about it.
That's not good.
Yeah, well, it made it look cooler afterwards. It made it look like a camouflage type. So it worked out.
Added some character.
Yep.
How do you feel about a couple's tattoo, Amber?
As long as it's not a name, because that's dumb as fuck.
Dumb. I agree.
So I have matching tattoos with my best friend Hillary. We have this thing here. It's a little princess crown. It says Rock Princess. We've had them matching for Jesus Christ. I don't know, like 10 years, maybe more. But yeah, that's about it. I don't have any matching tattoos with. Oh, that's not true. My little sister and I have matching. Where am I? Robots.
Okay.
And Pinky Promise, because she's one of my best friends. My little sister is, and we got this one here. It says "Let them," for all the assholes that fuck you over and all that. Let them.
So you guys are pretty tight, you and your sister.
Oh yeah,
shout out
we're
to
besties.
your sister. Her name?
Yeah. Shout out to Bianca. B Nuggets.
Bianca. All right.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Just to let you know, mine does not have any names on it, just dates.
There you go.
The 3 day, the 3 kids, and the date we got married.
Awesome. I had been talking with my boyfriend about us getting a matching tattoo. We were thinking about doing chainsaws, matching little chainsaws.
That'd be pretty cool.
Hell yeah, because we both love Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Right on.
Yeah.
So if you could aspire to be in one of those movies, let's go with the Friday the 13th franchise. Let's go with the Halloween franchise or the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise.
Why don't you just go all around and ask her which franchise would she most likely want to be killed in?
There you go. No, she doesn't want to die. You don't want to die. She wants to be a killer. We already talked about that.
No. That's that's totally different. Now, see, that's a different answer or a different question.
Mm-hmm. I mean, probably Texas Chainsaw.
She could be a final girl.
Could be. It might be. Maybe someday. But
Wait a minute.
but anyway, but yeah, I would say Texas Chainsaw. I do TCM because I fucking love Leatherface, and that fucking chainsaw is so cool.
I was not a fan of the last movie though.
No, the Netflix one. No, that was.
I think they destroyed, and then they're gonna make a few more of it too. I'm hoping that they do better.
I think there's a whole lot of trying to revamp stuff, and I think that if you don't have the proper, you're trying to get bigger names in there for some reason, and I think that that's just overkill. I think where Texas Chainsaw Massacre started, there was not a big name that starred in that movie.
No, not really. Well, I mean, like, and then further down the line, you had like the crappier ones, but they're still fucking good. Mm-hmm. I love the one with Bill Moseley, the pretty face. Yeah. Yep. Oh, so good. Bill Moseley's one of my favorites.
And that's where these guys made their names for themselves too, is coming from these movies.
Hell yeah.
And there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then you have Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream. You got, and I don't even count The Conjuring and stuff like that into the horror flicks because,
Insidious and shit.
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled with that kind of stuff. It doesn't bother me to not watch that. But people have what they want.
I am a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan. I feel like I think I talked about this on our last episode, but I feel like I would rather pick Freddy over like Jason as a killer just because Freddy's more original.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And like he gets you when you're most vulnerable, when you're sleeping. And he's funny as shit. So like I feel like Freddie and I could be friends, actually.
But it didn't start that way. No. Johnny Depp got his start from Nightmare on Elm Street 1.
And then 21 Jump Street. I also really like Johnny Depp.
Do you remember the name of the character?
No.
That he played?
Not right now, no.
I want to say his name was Glenn.
It was something dumb like that.
I think it was Glenn.
Why don't you look it up?
Why don't you, Mark?
Yeah.
That's not my job. That's yours.
So Nightmare on Elm Street, I feel like Nightmare on Elm Street 1 was supposed to come out at you scary. Everything from there on, they turned Freddy Krueger into a more likable character.
Yeah.
In 2, no, not in 2. 2 was, I don't think 2 was the best one. I think it's one of the worst ones that they made because he was trying to come back, and they were trying to make it in a different way. But 3, 4, and on, yes, I can agree. It was Glenn. You were correct.
Glenn, yeah. Okay, that sounded right.
Hey, Brian, thank your wife.
Oh no, I know. Thank you, babe. Love you.
Thank you, wife.
So a movie like that, if there were a female version of Nightmare on Elm Street's Frederica Krueger, would that be a role that you'd be interested in?
Oh God, yeah. I am so sassy, and I come up with these lines that are totally Freddy Krueger worthy. So, oh yeah.
So tell me a way that you would kill somebody in a Freddy Krueger type, in a Freddy Krueger type kill as Frederica Krueger. I don't want to say Frederica. I'm just coming up.
Well, like the bathtub scene is one of my favorites, so maybe something like that. Like he comes up from the water. Then,
do you remember that scene, Mark?
Yes, I remember that very well.
Such a good one.
Come on, the first movie scared me. So I lived on Elm Street in Crystal River.
Oh.
And, well, you're a little kid. You're like, oh, fuck, it's going to get me. And, well, I didn't sleep in my room. I even made some of the traps that she made.
Oh, boy. Oh.
So Mark lived on Elm Street in Crystal River. I lived on Thrasher Avenue, so I guess that's why we were friends, man. I was afraid that you were going to get thrashed over on Elm Street.
Yeah, we were friends because you made fun of me.
I make fun of a lot of people I meet, and it's just because I like it. So
It's all in good fun.
It's all in good fun. That's why my kids still like me. I think I make fun of them. They make fun of me. It's kind of a give and take relationship.
Oh, I do that too with my kids.
Yeah. Got to keep them in line. Show them who's boss.
That's right.
Yeah, they show you.
Until they get bigger, and then they're like, all right, yeah, I'm the boss.
Oh, my oldest is going to be 16 in July, and the kid's like, he's tall. And I'm down here, and I'm like, oh, hey, buddy, you need to clean your room.
Can you read this comment up there on the screen?
The Roche Motel Freddy was the one that got me. Yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of ridiculous. Actually.
It was kind of corny.
My
a little bit
wife,
on the corny side.
So my wife she's not a bug. She does not do bugs. Not a chance. So that's why that one, I'm sure, got her. So,
I bet.
So.
That's crazy.
So plans with so you have an upcoming is this going to be, this isn't a debut. You've been in a couple of other fan films, correct?
I've been in one fan film. I was in another film out here as just an extra out here in Buffalo, and then I did another film out in Binghamton, New York, and that we're still working on. It's kind of like on the back burner right now because he's got 2 more projects that he's pushed forward before the one we already started. So much going on. But yeah, I've got 3 projects, movie projects, okay. 1 TV show next week. Actually my kids and I are going to be in it. And
is that something that's going to air locally, or is that going to air nationwide?
I think if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be on YouTube.
Okay.
And a couple other places. I'll have to look it up. It's called Death Walker. It's like, yeah. So it's like a, I guess you would call it like a spooky reenactment show, like a true story reenactment. Sorry, my nose itches.
All good.
But yeah, so we're gonna all of my kids, even my oldest son's girlfriend, we're all gonna go and be in this show. God damn, my nose really itches.
Your oldest son has a girlfriend. You're probably like 26, 27-ish.
No.
How far off am I?
Far.
No way.
Yeah. 30? More.
35?
Yes.
35. Okay. So.
You never ask a woman her
I
age?
don't give a shit. I'll tell you, I'm old as fuck. I'm a dinosaur.
Oh my God, she's talking about us again. Do you hear that?
I can imagine what she says about people older than her.
Oh no, I don't talk. I'm sorry, my nose is driving me nuts. I don't talk shit about anybody else but me. So.
Oh no, my daughter calls me a dinosaur.
Oh yeah,
but she's only 23.
Oh wow, she's a baby.
Yes.
We got a couple of those, but yeah, my baby is, how old is Madison now? 24, 25, I think.
25.
25. Yeah, 25. And my oldest daughter is kind of like you. She has she does a lot of tattoo stuff. She's not covered half of her body yet, but we're getting there.
Awesome.
I support her wholeheartedly. Whatever she wants to do. She does love cosplay stuff. Now she's on the lighter side of cosplay.
Oh, okay. So more like
anime.
Cutesy anime. I was just gonna say anime. You beat me to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Anime.
I just want to be bloody.
Is that nothing? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
Tell Brian what you think about like the Hallmark network and stuff. What you think about those movies?
Oh, that's pussy ass shit. Sorry. Not sorry. Although I had to get the hair flip in there. I have, ever since I started dating my boyfriend, I have been a little bit more of a softie. So.
Ooh.
But I still will not watch them Hallmark movie shits. I did not celebrate fucking Valentine's Day because fuck Valentine's Day. First of all,
we never
consumer
did.
holiday, they just want your money. If you love somebody, you really need to show them all year round. Don't blow all this fucking money on them. Stupid. Just do fun shit with them. You know, set up a dinner, do a cute game. If you see behind me, there's an arrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I have something set up for my boyfriend when he gets home.
Ah.
Yeah, because he was having a rough day yesterday. So, you know, I got to cheer him up somehow.
Yeah, that's cool. I have a rough day all the time, and my wife cheers me up very well.
Does she? Does she give you beer?
Just a little bit of everything. Listen, she's a fantastic cook. She's a
hell yeah.
You know, she does, and she takes care of me. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she tells you to shut the hell up, and you know.
That's her job. That's her job to do so.
Sometimes you listen, and then sometimes you just got to step in and put your man
okay. Well, we have a question that's not on there.
Okay.
What was your hardest makeup that you've done? And does she doesn't do nothing else other than horror, really.
I've had some cutesy shoots and boudoir and stuff like that, but I prefer horror. Makeup, a lot of the times, depending on what it is, if it's like special effects makeup, I don't do the special effects makeup. Like stuff like this, I do it all on my own. But I think the longest makeup. So I did a cheerleader photo shoot for a haunted attraction called Seven Gates out in Niagara Falls. And they literally airbrushed me from head to toe with makeup. It looked really cool, and I had these really badass contacts in, and I was like a zombie cheerleader. It was really cool. It's on my Instagram. I think 1 or 2 pictures are.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing
badass.
I think I remember seeing something like that, because when we started talking about the QC stuff, and I wasn't trying to say romantical movies or anything like that. I was just saying, you know, does she dig comedy movies or anything like that? And Mark's like, well, that's a question you get to ask her. And then I tried to do a little bit of research and I saw that you were dressed as a cheerleader, and I was like, I don't know, Mark. I thought you said she was all goth.
Funny story is I actually have always done cheerleading since I was a kid, and now I coach cheerleading for little kids. And yeah, I love it. I love my girls. They're my cheer daughters. Cool. I don't have any daughters. I have all sons. So now I have 15 cheer daughters. So I'm good. I'm trying to pull up a picture here. It's got to be around here somewhere. My phone is just full of photo shoots. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, we're going to show some of your pictures off on here tonight,
cool.
But our computers weren't working properly. So
that's all right.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out, and we're still
learning certain things about this.
Let's see. It should be around this here general vicinity. Oh my gosh. So many photos. But yeah, they airbrushed me from head to toe, and it was a freaking blast. I loved it. Oh, here we go. So I don't know if you can see that.
Bring it to the camera just a little. And
there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. It's badass.
That's a good one.
Isn't it?
I like that one.
I love it. I did a zombie pinup girl too. That one's really cool, but it definitely didn't take as long as the airbrushing. Oh, I did. Okay, there's Beetlejuice.
Yeah, love the Beetlejuice stuff.
Oh my god, I loved it. That didn't take too long either. But oh my gosh.
How do you feel about a Beetlejuice 2?
I'm here for it as long as it's like the same people.
Well, you know one of them's not going to be in there because he's in prison, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as far as I know, that they have oh dude.
Yeah.
I like the one that you had for yesterday. You had the heart in your hand.
Oh yeah, the Bloody Valentine one.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was pretty cool.
The people that are viewing, where can they look at those pictures? Is that on your Instagram?
Yep, it's on Instagram, amber.brooke32 on Instagram. You can also follow my model actress page on Facebook. I post more on Instagram because I'm not a fan of Facebook. But my model actress page is just Amber Brooke.
That's funny. They're both the same company.
I know. And Instagram is starting to get shitty too, which fucking sucks because I have such a big platform on there, and now it's like I'm shadow banned because of my whole fucking post of Leatherface, which is dumb. But so now like my followers aren't seeing my stuff, and I'm not getting as many, and it's really frustrating.
How long are you suspended for?
I don't fucking know.
You haven't been back on it?
I've been on it. Like I still post every day and whatnot, but like nobody's seeing my shit. So if you like look through my photos, it will go from thousands of people liking a photo to, I think yesterday my photo shoot with my boyfriend, we got less than 200 because I'm shadow banned.
I'm surprised you don't have a backup account.
You know, that's a good idea. I was thinking of doing a Tuesday Terror account.
There you go.
That would be good.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to mind your P's and Q's evidently on there. I know.
Yeah,
right?
fuck that shit.
Well, if you get shadow banned from the regular account, then I guess go to the second account and then post what you really want to post.
True.
You know, I've seen a couple of your TikToks. You do a lot of the like the lip sync, the voiceover stuff. I noticed that you do a lot of those. You're really good at that, by the way.
I like to do silly, stupid shit. A lot of mine have to do with like swearing and just being obnoxious because, hi, that's me. Yeah, and I do silly ones, farting, a lot of farting ones because that's great.
I saw the one with your boyfriend and you farted, and I was like, oh my God.
It's so funny. I literally hit him in the face with my ass when he did that too. So I'm like, well, that's what you get anyway. So sorry about your black eye.
Well, you got a black eye from that?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just insinuating that.
How do you go to work? You go to work and you're like, what happened to you, bud? Yeah, my wife beat me.
Yeah, my wife hit me with her ass.
With her ass. Did you just say your wife beat your ass? Yeah, something like that.
Something along the lines of that.
Yeah, well, that would definitely be a good story
time.
Story time, I like it. Yep. So let's go back to the TikTok. What's the followers up to on TikTok for you?
36K.
36,000. So you're getting the numbers there. So now you just got to figure out how you get to a mil.
Yeah, I gotta start going live on there more and stuff, and we'll get there. I gotta start posting more, and I don't know. I'll get there. I'll figure it out. I want to do more behind the scenes videos of like my photo shoots and when I'm doing movies and stuff. So I think that would be
yeah, that would be cool. I'd like that.
I think I would check that out on TikTok as well. Yeah.
Yeah. The one I posted yesterday was I did a behind the scenes of mine and my boyfriend's bloody shoot. So that was a good one. With his band, his band's music was what I used in the background.
That was what I was getting ready to ask you.
Good shit, right?
Because yes, I agree. You've been sharing a lot more dates that they're doing and stuff like that. So let's promote him a little bit on here.
Hell yeah. So he's in a band called Until I Wake. They are fucking phenomenal. If you like post-hardcore metal shit, great. They're actually doing their first headlining tour next month. Oh man, they're gonna be gone for like 2 months. And they're going to be all over the place. So if you check out their Instagram, Facebook, whatever, their tour dates are all over. Check them out. Yeah, they're freaking awesome. They're going to be playing Blue Ridge Rock Fest. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's a big festival. And then they're all over the place. There's a lot of big things happening for them. They're signed to Fearless Records, so they're going places.
That's a good
they're
thing.
amazing. Hell yeah.
That is a
And
good thing.
they're just awesome people too.
So how long have you and your boyfriend been together?
Not that long.
Okay.
Not long, but it seems like, it was meant to be. So yeah, real happy.
It's not the 25 years that you've been with your wife.
Not 25 years, but it's definitely maybe gonna lead to that. I think so.
It's always nice to find that comfort zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most people will get there. If you can get past, like, I think they say, what is that, 8 years or something like
8 years.
that?
It's a 7-year itch, but most average marriages are 8 years now or less because people get married for stupid reasons and they find ways out of them quicker.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're going to get married, I always tell them, I told my kids, if you're going to get married, live with the person first so you know what they're like.
Correct. Also, my thing is I don't really believe in marriage. My thing is I don't want to sign a paper. I don't want you to own me because I feel weird about that. I want it to be like a joint thing. So if I do ever decide to quote unquote get married, it's going to be a commitment ceremony instead of an actual marriage. We won't be signing a marriage certificate or anything like that. We'll still be like, committed to one another and do the whole ceremony and whatnot. But I'm just not going to, if, we don't work out, I'm not going to take 50% of his shit because I think that's bullshit. So that's my thing.
I work hard for my 50%.
That's what I'm saying though. Like you're busting your ass. I don't want to take half the shit that you worked your ass for because that's not cool. So like that's my thing is we're gonna be committed to each other, just not on paper.
Right. And some people change. As soon as they sign their name to it, they change.
Different.
Yep.
Exactly. Nope, not doing that. We'll have a big wedding, but it's not a real wedding. I'll change my last name, but I'm not signing papers. No, government can fuck off.
So you're goth. So I'm gonna say there's not gonna be a white wedding.
No, black dress.
Okay.
Oh,
Are we bleeding? Are we bleeding at this wedding?
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody's bleeding.
Everybody's bleeding.
I could see her in a black gown with these back, with angel wings coming out that are black as hell. And
I do have a photo shoot like
that. Something like that.
Big black wings.
Like something like that with, like with the blood, sort of trickling on them, and that would be cool as hell.
That would be cool. I don't know if it'll happen in the future, but if I decide to ever do this marriage thing someday, it'll definitely be a fucking black dress. You know that. My
wife refuses to remarry me, so okay. She said she did it once. She ain't doing it again. Fuck that.
You guys have
at least she stuck around, though.
So. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, well.
Mine did, too.
We don't have to get remarried. Some people do it at 25. Some people do it at 50. My grandparents, they had 62 wonderful years that they were together, and they made it work, and I want to see it through like them.
You never see that anymore either, so that's really cute.
You've seen the movie Up. That's definitely.
Oh my god, that movie makes me cry so hard.
You're not into mushy stuff. Stop it. You can't.
It's a cartoon.
That is definitely going to be me and my wife, but it's going to be her sitting there at the house. Unfortunately, sorry, babe. But
yeah, if something happens to your wife, you're going after her. Like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, you already know.
We already know that.
Yeah.
I have to run downstairs really quick because my boyfriend said he's on his way home, so I gotta tape this note to the door real quick so he knows what he's gotta do. Okay, I'll be right back.
We'll talk while you're gone.
All right, thanks.
She said, think of some more good questions.
More questions? Dude, what's the pictures? I know I've seen the pictures on her back, before, but I can't remember what they are. Are you
What
thinking?
on what her tattoos?
No, what?
What are you
You didn't
talking
ask her what her favorite one was, or you never asked her what her favorite one was. Of
Oh, her
tattoos.
tattoo.
Yeah,
She has several.
yeah,
So
but
I don't think that you're going to get them on your body unless you like all of them. I think.
Well, I thought I would like one of them, but I'm getting ready to change mine. On my shoulder here, right here, it's going to be a galaxy, because it's messed up and too dark to be anything else. So I have a guy that's going to do it for me and do it for half the price of everybody else.
Be
And
careful.
he's really good. I like him.
Okay.
He did this.
Okay.
You know, some people don't like him. Some people do. I don't care.
Is it Grizz?
Yep.
I don't know the guy. I'm not going to go get a tattoo from him, so I've never met him or anything. But
Oh, he's a great guy.
okay.
Some people, like I said, some people don't like him. Some people do.
Okay. I look at a lot of different artists and stuff like that. Um we've got a artist that's in Inverness, and that is oh my god, what is the name of his studio? It is he's fantastic. God, what is
Oh,
it?
it,
Danny
it,
from,
yeah, yeah,
you know who I'm talking about?
yeah.
And he's putting on a festival next month that Stacy's
Okay,
going to be
I'm
a part
back.
of, and it's the Walk of Arts. So
Okay. Is that the one in Tampa, or is
no,
that going to be up there?
that's going to be the one where the Strawberry Festival is held over here in
Oh, okay.
Inverness, in
Okay.
Floral City. Yeah. So if you get a chance, Mark, you got to come and check that out for sure.
Yeah, bite me.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
serious. So Amber, you live in New York,
Buffalo area.
Buffalo area. So you're not in the city. How far are you from the city?
From Buffalo.
Yeah.
Um.
No. From
Oh, New York.
New
Like
York.
7 hours.
Oh, 6-7 hours.
I've actually never been to New York City.
It's okay. The clubs
I've
are
lived here-
extremely expensive to get into down there.
Oh, I bet. I've lived here my whole life, and I've never been to New York City.
Okay. I lived
Yeah.
in Jersey. We used to live in Jersey, and some friends of ours decided, hey, you guys want to go to a nightclub? So we decided, yeah, we'll go to a nightclub. They said, we're going to the city. It was a couple-hour drive. We get over there. It's $25 cover per person.
Holy crap.
Wow.
You don't even
No
get your
thanks.
first drink. $25 cover per person. I was like, I think we
hell
gotta
no.
go.
That's crazy.
My wife
this-
and daughters want to go up there and see the sights and stuff like that.
Don't drive in New York. It's absolutely.
Oh no.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
gonna
I've heard
stay-
that.
They're going to stay in New Jersey and take the train into. I'm like, see you later. I want to make sure I have good life insurance on you.
I mean, New York's not terrible. I mean, the city.
No.
I don't think the city's bad. If you've not been to the city, I will tell you that going to Times Square and walking up and down the avenue and stuff like that is really, really cool. You're going to see a lot of really cool stuff. They got arcades that you're going to want to go into, because even though as an adult you're not supposed to go to an arcade, you're going to these arcades because they got like VR and stuff.
I go to an arcade every time that I see one. I don't care.
Some of the best pizza that you'll have is in
So-
New York.
Okay. So Amber, I think I asked you this one. But what is your favorite tattoo? I know that you got a bunch of them, and I know that you probably have a few, but normally one person has one that they're really, really, fond
Proud of.
proud of.
Well, I will have to go with the one I recently got in October for my grandma. She passed away in June. So, and we were super close, and I wanted to get a memorial tattoo. So, it is I wish I could show you, but I have fishnets on. It's a human heart, and it's got a heart, and it's got a sunset. It's got her silhouette in the heart, and then a bunch of flowers on the bottom. And the one flower is actually a rose my mom picked out of her garden. So that's there. And then across the top it says, "In life and death, you always stole my heart."
That's
So
cool.
Wow.
it's very thoughtful.
So your grandma was one of your you were a big fan of grandma.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay.
She was one of my huge supporters. She was so excited when I did the Jason movie. She never got to see it finished, which sucks. But yeah, so she was a huge supporter of everything. Every time I would get a role offer, like out in Buffalo, and like she'd be like, "Oh, you want me to take you? You want to go? You want to take it? I'll take you." Like, she's great. She was great.
Reminds me of my grandfather. He was one that was, he loved his grandkids. He'd do anything for them.
Super supportive. It's great to have that kind of a support system.
Yep. So goth, tell me a little bit about how do I become goth? I mean, what is goth?
Goth is a style. It's a style. Mostly black, looking like a baddie. My whole house is gothic theme. It's very, there's coffins and amber stuff everywhere. It's lovely. I actually do a lot of clothing brands that are gothic style, gothic alternative, I guess you would call it. Like this one here is Charles Manson.
Painting
a happy little picture.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. It's a clothing line called Forbidden Alchemy. I do a lot of promotional stuff with them. I'm actually partnering with them, doing like their promo videos and shoots and stuff. So they're really great. But yeah, you just gotta be dark and spooky.
So the clothing line, is that gonna go to? Will any of that stuff get to Spencer's? Will that hit shelves at Spencer's, or is that just going to be at their local store, or what are we going to do?
I don't know what their plan is actually, but that would be a good question for me to ask him. Mm-hmm. But I know a couple of the other brands I work with are in store now.
Cool.
So that's cool. Let's see, who is it? Sleep Terror? I don't know if it might not be Sleep Terror. I don't remember what freaking brand it was. I worked with so many.
Is that one of the brands you're working with, though, Sleep Terror?
Oh, they're awesome. They're so awesome. Actually, one second. This blanket I was sitting on is from them. I did a photo shoot with it. It's really cool. I love it.
Nice.
But, yeah, I work with a lot of clothing brands. It's great.
Sorry, I'm just trying to take some more notes for the next time that we have a conversation. So I'm going to do some research on the clothing brands and stuff like that too, because, like I said, I've got a daughter that's 25 and she really digs this stuff. So
hell yeah.
So
send her my way. I'll help her out.
I'll tell her to check you out on Insta and Facebook and that. So you said your house is all goth.
Yes.
So a lot of the rooms are black.
They're okay. So my landlord wouldn't let me paint black, so I did really dark gray.
Okay.
Yeah. So my room, I can actually, and I'll turn the light on so you can see. I'm breaking shit over here. So it's dark gray. I've got the Beetlejuice blanket. I
have that same one.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure.
Over there are my horror Funkos, and I wish I could turn. Can I turn this camera? Hold on, I'll turn this and show you. I'm gonna turn my whole fucking monitor so you can see. Here's my.
Oh hell yeah!
Here. Yeah. So there's that. But yeah, it's gothic style. My awesome photo shoot back there.
Very good.
You see
now, how do the kids feel about it?
They love it. They're just like me.
Oh, are they?
Totally like me. Yeah, my kids are huge into horror movies and like that kind of stuff. So, they were raised right.
When I tell you she likes horrors or that stuff, her Christmas tree was black.
It was.
There's nothing wrong with
It
a
was-
black
it
tree.
was-
I like
it
it.
was awesome.
beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Black with some blue bulbs for that. purple
No,
ambiance, or-
I had silver or white bulbs rather,
Okay.
and red roses. I had bats, and I had black ornaments and a bow. It was so cute.
So now you
little
got to post
skulls.
pictures of the tree so that you can make sure
It-
that.
it-
It's on
Oh,
It's on
Facebook.
it
Yeah.
is?
Facebook and
Yep.
Instagram.
It's on
Yeah.
Facebook.
What's the site that the women use to Pinterest? You got to put it on
Oh.
Pinterest. You got to do the idea for everybody.
I should.
Yeah. Put it
I
out there.
should for sure. I should put my recipes on there too. I make some bomb ass food. Just saying.
There's nothing wrong with that. I like good food.
Same.
Listen, can't get over it. That's why I'm almost 300 pounds. Give me another week, and we're
Give me another week and I'm gonna be there too. I keep making all these desserts. Oh my gosh. I was doing my workout, not yesterday, Monday. Monday I was doing my workout and all of a sudden in my head I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make these homemade Reese's peanut butter puff cereal bars. So I went to the kitchen, got my Reese's Puffs out, and I made little cereal bar clusters. And they were fantastic.
Well, you can't go wrong on that.
Yeah, but this all came into my head as I'm doing a high intensity interval training workout.
Yeah, that's
so-
that's kind of like at this point I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna drink more water and eat a salad.
meh.
That's why I don't work out. I don't like salads.
I love
I
salad.
know. I just
Blue-
listen to the music
blue
when I
cheese.
work out. Whenever I did.
Me too.
Well, your boyfriend should be there soon, shouldn't he?
Yes, I'm so excited. So
That's good.
I'll spoil the surprise.
We won't tell,
he-
I promise.
Oh, I know. He'll just see it on YouTube after the fact. That's fine. But okay, so I left a note on the front door and it's giving him instructions on what to do next. So he's got to come in and he's got to follow the arrows, as you can see. And they lead to balloons. So in those balloons is a note. And then they're numbered. So there's 8 balloons. You start with 1. I almost started singing Linkin Park there. I had to stop myself.
First we start at
Anyway,
1.
Starts with 1. But yeah, so he's got to pop that first balloon, get the note, follow the arrow to the next balloon, and so on and so forth. So when he gets to balloon number 6, 7, it's a game. So it's a cup game. And you take pong balls and you have to bounce it into the first cup. And then once you get it in, you stack the cup and then you bounce it again and then you stack it all the way until the end. And you can't move on to the next balloon until you stack all 5 cups. So I know it's fun, right? And then
It sounds
after
fun.
that- it is. It's cute. And so after that, it goes to the next balloon. And that next balloon leads to a surprise, which I can spoil it. Is so I booked us a tattoo appointment today. So it was a tattoo card and I got him a bunch of snacks and I bought him a hoodie from the tattoo shop. And yeah, that's what's waiting for him in our favorite
Damn.
spot.
Is that
Yeah.
because of an anniversary? Is that a birthday? Is it just because?
Just because.
Just because he had a bad day at work.
Just because he
I
had a bad
remember.
day
I remember.
yesterday.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Was there anything else you wanted to spoil before we get off of here?
No, but I definitely will come on again.
thank you.
Yeah,
we
this
want to
was
hear more
fun.
about the upcoming projects. We want
Yes.
to. We wish you a lot of success in those
too.
endeavors.
And like again, you should still come on the Deluxe Edition Network. I think people would get a kick out of hearing you with your stories, with your I mean that's one of the reasons why I how I found you was to take care.
Yep, it was. Yep, I'm glad you came on there the one day though. That was cool.
Yep. But we're gonna let you torture your boyfriend,
Yes,
And-
what I do best.
and you have a good night.
You too. Thank you guys so much for having me. Again, I will come on anytime you want and we'll talk more movie stuff and,
Fantastic.
just shoot the shit. Talking shit.
Talking shit.
That's it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Amber.
Have a good
thank
one.
you guys. Have a good night.
Good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was actually kind of cool, guys.
That was Amber Brooke, and I mean, she check her out especially when she gets her Instagram back up on Tuesday. I mean, she's good at what she does. I mean, check out her pictures, and check out. And you can't go wrong with her. She's awesome.
And like you said, man, she was really open to talk to us. That's what I thought was really cool. I mean, we're just a couple of dudes from a little podunk Citrus County, and we're asking all these, questions, and she was very open. Yeah, she was very open to answer those questions. I can't wait to see what she's going to do next on
this weekend
and stuff like that.
Yeah, this weekend, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. She'll post them probably shortly after the weekend, but I can't wait to see what she has next.
I think she's going to go and do exactly what you said, Mark, and I think that she'll probably talk to Casey and maybe come on to the Deluxe Edition Network and get that podcast rocking and rolling.
Oh, let's hope so. I'd love to have her. It would be a great addition.
I'd like to help her out where we can too. I mean, that's our goal, is to help everybody grow in this.
Well, that's the object, and to help each other.
Yep.
But as always, time has come to say goodbye. Well, it's not goodbye. It's until Sunday when we have who? Do you remember?
We have Cody. Cody Struble. He is a local boy. He is a race car driver for he races Citrus County Speedway, correct?
That circuit, yes. Yeah.
That circuit. And he has a nickname. What's his nickname again? He's
Joe Dirt Jr.
Joe Dirt Jr. And guys, we're going to find out why on Sunday, why he's got the nickname.
Because his dad has Joe Dirt.
Okay, well, where did that nickname come from, Mark?
Well, we'll find out.
Exactly.
But for everybody else, he is a champion race car driver, and he's not 18 yet. Now, just remember that. One day, he's going to be driving. I'm hoping to see him driving NASCAR or even Infinity now. I'd probably still call it Busch Series, but that's just me.
Let's just stick with the Busch Series, because that's exactly what that is. And whether they change the name or not, it's always going to be the same, I believe.
Right. But until next time, I'm Mark.
I'm Brian.
And we are out of here.